2017, the European premier event for entertainment and media professionals.
An event that in 2016 attracted more than 55,000 attendees from over 159 countries for the conference and exhibition.
1,600 companies are jostling for space in the packed halls of the RAI.
I'm here with Scott from Telestream at IBC 2017. How are you, Scott?
Hi, Vanessa. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you, too. So you have a very specific theme that you're showcasing here at IBC 2017. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, certainly. So our theme this year is where broadcast and streaming converge. You may, what in the world is that all about? So this is a broadcast show, International Broadcasting Convention. Well, all the broadcasters from around the world, and especially Europe, come to find out about the latest in broadcast technology. But with the millennials and Generation X and the cord cutting that's going on, do you realize that most of the world now is getting a lot of their content from a streaming ecosystem? So the number one thing that broadcasters actually have to deal with is how do I incorporate a streaming ecosystem into my broadcast? And so it is the number one issue. The multi-platform content delivery for 6 years running has been the number one theme of what broadcasters have to solve. I need my content to be able to be delivered on iPads and iPhones and set-top boxes, but also over the air. And that's a huge deal, is to be able to how to handle the streaming convergence. So we have solutions for broadcasters that they know us as a broadcasting company, but we now have a full complement of streaming solutions to be able to help them go after this streaming ecosystem.
Speaking of solutions, one of the big key points that you always hear people talk about is monetization, right?
Yeah.
How do you monetize that? So what sort of technologies are you all using to help companies monetize their streaming content?
Okay, that's a great question, thank you. So monetizing is really about ads, to be quite honest. There's subscriptions that people can pay for, so I want to pay for my, $7 or $7.99 a month for Netflix or Hulu or something, but ads are a big part of monetization. So with our new product called the Lightspeed Live Stream, we can do ad insertion in two different methods, and one of them is downstream for localized ad insertion at the cable head end or the actual end of the mile. The problem with that is many times ad blockers can get in the way of the stream and can block the ads so you don't see the ads. So you can't monetize it if you can block it. So the big technology now is server-side ad insertion, where you actually pull the ad up into the server itself. And because of that, you can do ad insertion, and the ad blockers that are downstream actually cannot block the ad because they look at it as a stream that's coming from the origin. They don't know the live football match from the actual ad itself. So there's no differentiation. So monetization is all about the ads, and we have the capability to do this ad insertion at either the points of whatever your stream is that's required.
All right. Now you mentioned some solutions that you have. What key partners are you working with, and can you tell me about some of those solutions that you're featuring?
Yeah, okay, so one of our big partners this year is IBM. They're Aspera company. We have an amazing technology with Aspera in a partnership where, okay, picture the Olympics. The Olympics are going on in some country, and they don't want to put all those people on staff at that remote site and build a full edit system. It's too expensive. What you want to do is capture that live content back into your local edit environment so you don't have to move that whole operation to another country. With the technology between our live capture, open workflows, and the Aspera streaming transfer protocol, you can now bring live content from a remote location using the public internet. You don't have to pay for expensive satellite transponder time. Using the public internet and deliver it to your local post-production house and begin editing that content as it's being captured. So imagine a luge event that's going on at an event. Yeah. As they're going down the luge, you could be actually editing that content in your local facility halfway around the world in real time.
And hopefully it would be a lot warmer too, right? Because I've actually been at a luge event and I couldn't feel my fingers. I was so cold, but Yeah, that's great because there's the cost of flying all the staff over there. And if
Correct.
you're already in your edit facility where everyone knows the equipment,
Yeah.
it's much more efficient and cost effective.
Yeah, and the heater's on too. It'll keep you warm there, Ewan. So that's one of the partners that we have here as well. Another major partner is HP Enterprise and Swisscom, which is a telco in Switzerland, of course, the largest telco operator. So we have a partnership with our InBroadcast product that is a full virtual head-end. So if you're in the telco world, you realize that you've had to deploy a lot of hardware to create a full telco head-end for video delivery. Well, they now have the ability to virtualize the entire head-end operation, and with our InBroadcast solution, we can analyze the content as it goes through the entire production chain so you can find out where the errors are. So for example, the McGregor fight, McGregor-Merriweather fight, their Showtime is being sued now with a class action lawsuit because the streaming broke down at the beginning.
Okay. So everyone who paid to watch it from home suddenly
Yes.
couldn't watch it.
That's right, they had to delay the fight by over an hour because they couldn't get the streaming to work. Well, it was broken somewhere down the chain. Had they deployed the InBroadcast solution, they would have been able to understand where that problem was happening and then go after and actually fix that problem. InBroadcast has probes throughout the entire food chain of the delivery of the content, and then it sums it up into a management console, and then you can identify exactly where that problem is in the whole delivery of the video.
Wow, so real case study from recent history.
Yes.
Yes. Where can people get more information about Telestream?
So go to our website, telestream.net. You can find all the information about our Lightspeed live stream product, our Vantage system, InBroadcast products, the whole 9 yards.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Scott.
Thank you, Vanessa.
For InBroadcast, I'm Vanessa Ray.